Am I the asshole? For not wanting to hold my nephew? After a very tough pregnancy, my sister gave birth to my nephew. He was premature by over 8 weeks, but recently came home healthy. We live together with my parents while we finish grad school. I have always had a pretty strong aversion to kids. Even when I was 1, I'm told I avoided my newborn cousin when I was 4. Anyways, I don't like kids. My sister obviously has the kid at dinner when my family sits together, and sometimes pushes a stroller behind me when I walk the family dogs. This is all fine, but she keeps trying to get me to hold him, tickle him, and I really don't feel comfortable about it. She even recently put him next to me in my bed while I was sleeping, and was taking pictures of it. I tried to tell her I really don't want to be touching the kid, and that I just get very sleeved out about it. She got pissed, told my parents, and my mom told me I had to go to a psychiatrist to talk about it, because not wanting to touch or be around your nephew is unhealthy. Am I the asshole for this? Additional info that may not matter: I recently got tested and it's highly likely I'm autistic. I also don't feel any love or attachment to the baby. I don't hate him, I just feel nothing besides mildly grossed out by him. Info: I refer to the kid as the kid because this is an anonymous post. I refer to him by his name in all other situations. Not the asshole. Putting an infant child in bed with you and filming it while you're sleeping is a major red flag and creepy and gross and in every way inappropriate. Not the asshole. I never understand why people would want someone who is clearly averse to holding a child to hold that child. Taking pictures of you while you're asleep with the baby next to you is kinda creepy to me. Not the asshole. Your sister and parents need to accept not everyone wants to deal with a kid. She had the kid, she can deal with it. Also start locking your door when you go to sleep so she can't do such creepy BS in the future. Not the asshole. I had 4 kids, and I am always shocked when I see questions like this. No parent should be okay passing their children and infants to people who do not want to hold them. It doesn't matter why they are declining. If they don't want to hold your child, you shouldn't want them to hold your child. Not the asshole. Your mother and sister are the ones crossing boundaries here. Maybe they need to talk to their psychiatrist as to why they think they need to force you to hold a child you clearly are uncomfortable spending time with. Will you be in a position to move out soon? When do you finish school? You're caught between a bit of a rock and a hard place because I can't see your mother and sister backing down here because it's your mother's house. They are very much in the wrong, but they will push it. She even recently put him next to me in my bed while I was sleeping, and was taking pictures of it. Not the asshole. She is being creepy. It is not appropriate to take pictures without consent. Your mother is foolish to suggest that you need therapy because you have different views regarding children. Fuck the haters, not everyone cares about babies. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. This is exactly how I feel about children. This Reddit has now started a 30-minute argument between my partner and I because he thinks I'm insane for being grossed out by babies and thinking there's nothing wrong with you. Don't worry, he is the insane one. There's nothing wrong with you. Kids under 8 are seriously gross. Not the asshole. If you're not comfortable, you do not have to, nor should you, hold the kid. Not the asshole. I'm exactly the same and object to having children forced on me. When they are older and can communicate, I am a little more tolerant, but forcing a child on you is unnecessary. Some people just aren't child-friendly and there is nothing wrong with that. She even recently put him next to me in my bed while I was sleeping, and was taking pictures of it. Your sister seems really creepy. Not the asshole. No means no. Kind of. I hate holding infants as well, but I did hold my niece for a picture for my sister. It's a small thing to make an exception for someone you should love. That said, they are assholes for shaming you and badgering you about it. Not the asshole. I also don't like kids. Not everyone likes children. Not the asshole. You are your own person. You don't like kids? So be it. No is an answer on its own. Not the asshole. Why does people keep pushing babies onto people who doesn't like them? And why is it so damn important for people to have everyone love their baby? Nota, you definitely shouldn't have to touch or hold him. He's not your kid, but you are going to have to figure out a way to be around him. Dear Op, is this your feeling with all children? If yes, please seriously consider getting a vasectomy before you accidentally become the parent. Not the asshole. You are being self-aware, honest, and realistic about the situation. Not the asshole. She pushing a relationship is less than helpful. You said no to holding or touching the infant, yet she invades your space while asleep for pics that will probably be social media posts. That is gross. I didn't even read it. Not the asshole. It's okay if you don't want to hold anyone's child, family or not. Point blank. JFC. Certain people have had an aversion to babies for as long as humanity has existed. It doesn't mean you're autistic or fundamentally flawed, it means you don't like babies. Not the asshole. Your mom and sister are. Not the asshole. I don't like babies either. They're gross. Bahaha, your folks are whack. Parent here and kids are gross. Even grosser when you are child-free. Keep her head down and look for a way to move out so you can be you. Not the asshole. Why is it valid to not want to touch any other adult human but not babies? Why is it valid to not want to touch animals but not babies? Family or not, if you don't feel comfortable for any reason, you should not be forced to, and your feelings should be respected, even if your family doesn't understand. I feel the same, by the way. Babies are not everyone's cup of tea. It's alright not to want to be around babies. Don't let anyone push your boundaries. Not the asshole. She put the baby next to you as you slept and took pictures? That's fucking creepy as hell. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. I love babies and would absolutely hold one if asked, but it's the asked part that matters. No is a complete sentence, and insisting someone do something they're uncomfortable with is not okay. Not the asshole. Your parents and your sister need to realize that not everyone wants to be around children, just like not everyone wants to pet a dog. People always expect others to be just like them and have a hard time when they're not. Therapy is not going to change your feelings toward children, but therapy for them may help them to understand and accept who you are. Not the asshole. I don't have kids on purpose. But I love kids. Kids. Not babies. Babies are cute, but they're just like a loaf of bread that leaks out of both ends, is super breakable, and cries. I'll hold them for a bit, but I have no idea what to do with them. I like kids when they hit about 2 years old and can hold some kind of miserable life without a child. He is only thinking of himself. He says he'd rather suffer with a family, but he isn't considering that the resulting child will suffer too, because of his selfishness. He wants a legacy. Make something of his life. A child is not a possession. You don't have to be a part of his life. Doesn't matter whose kid it is. You don't hire it to do anything you're not comfortable with. Try finding a new place to live and leave. Not worth the drama from your family. Not the asshole. And I'll put some good money down that she's trying to get you to bond with her child so you'll babysit. I'd say not the asshole as long as you'd be willing to hold your nephew in an emergency situation. Not wanting to cuddle and play with a baby doesn't mean you need therapy as long as you can do it when required to. I don't like babies. I don't ever volunteer to hold them or watch them. But if the need arises, I can take someone's baby and hold, bounce, entertain, feed, change them while the parent is busy. It's just something eyes off their hands. He can't complain now that you aren't helping him out and how hard it is. You warned him. Not the asshole. As a father of 4 and the sole provider, your brother isn't ready. Your brother isn't anywhere near ready. He couldn't find ready with both hands and a map. He'll either heed your warning, or learn the hard way that you are right.